Hi, my name is Dr. Neto, and I'm the founder and CEO of Wellahealth. At Wellahealth, we provide affordable access to healthcare via microinsurance that's delivered via a community pharmacy network across Nigeria. You can buy plans starting at less than 400 naira a month and get access to care for many common conditions. So here's how we got our first 1,000 users at Wellahealth. First of all, Wellahealth has gone through a significant evolution, starting off as a B2C company, but eventually figuring out that the opportunity was in the B2B market. And so we started out building the supply side of what is essentially a multi-sided marketplace today. And that meant working with community pharmacies. When we started out, we were a B2B service for community pharmacies. We had 0 customers and our product was brand new and we really had no idea how to sell it. So our first few customers were essentially free customers from the trials we did when we were building the product. We managed to convince a few of them to convert into paid users once the product was done. After that, we essentially had to go out and do direct sales. What this meant was cold contacting pharmacies in person and via cold calling. Now, if you've ever done cold calling before, you know how difficult it is. I'd have to call 100 people for just one person to listen to me because 99 people thought I was a scammer. But that's the number, that's how sales works, is you have to speak to a lot of people to get to the right customer. Then we started to look for referrals. So asking the pharmacies within our network to recommend who we should be speaking to. Then we invested in some marketing as well. So doing LinkedIn ads, reaching out to pharmacists on LinkedIn, and also pharmacists that were active online as a way to encourage them to join our platform. As our platform grew to a few hundred users, we figured that we needed to evolve our product. And so we layered on it a service to help the pharmacies themselves sell. And that meant going out to sell health insurance plans. But we didn't sell it directly to consumers, even though we do have that service. We decided to sell again to enterprises and businesses. And so we came back to doing direct sales. So cold contacting, cold emailing, using LinkedIn to prospect, and then having a sales process and a sales pitch that convinced people to get on a call with us so we could explain and demonstrate how our service worked out well. And we were excellent at following up consistently, and we utilized the CRM to ensure that we're able to manage our leads appropriately. Over time, this grew significantly, and we passed over 1,000 users and now serve hundreds of thousands of people across a number of products. In my experience with directly selling to community pharmacies in their pharmacy shops, I found it really difficult because I go in cold, not knowing anybody, walking off the street, and try and build a rapport and relationship with the pharmacist. A lot of times it took multiple visits. I started out in Abuja, and so I just started with the pharmacies around my area. And so whenever I'm passing by, I go in and try to start a conversation or build a relationship. Slowly but surely, they were able to open up and give me some ideas and were able to listen to what I had to say. But it was really difficult, and a number of times they wouldn't have the time even to stop and listen to you, which is why I felt going to events was the better thing to do ultimately. I think one of the most important things with direct sales is really around qualifying the prospects appropriately. So generating the leads is important, and that's probably a marketing role, but generating the leads is important. But what's really important is that when your leads come in, you qualify them appropriately so you can spend your time on high quality leads. Because not everybody needs your product. Not everybody is going to use your product. Not everybody likes your product. But if you can find the types of segments, the types of personas that resonate with your product, and you can qualify so that the leads you have coming in are ideal for your product, it makes your sales process a lot easier. So you don't waste a lot of time speaking to people that do not need your product. And that's what I spend a lot of my time trying to teach my salespeople and teach others when you think about sales is make sure you qualify people appropriately so you spend a lot less time in trying to close the sale. When you're done qualifying, I think especially as your sales grows, it's important to think about the sales process and the roles within the sales team. One of the ways we're able to grow our sales significantly is by specializing the roles, and where we couldn't specialize roles, we specialize times. We make the mistake of having one person do everything from end to end. Sales has different aspects to it, and some people are better at some aspects than others. Asking one person to be responsible for the whole sales process is really, really difficult, and actually you're setting them up for failure. But where you can segment it such that you have a part of the sales done by, say, sales development reps to generate and qualify leads, and then you have account executives or account managers that then go on to close those, and then you have customer success that helps to manage the relationship post-sales. That can actually help your sales process flow a lot better. And that I found, really key to helping us to scale our sales past just when it was myself and a handful of people to a bigger sales team. So with CRMs, I'm a cheapskate. I like free stuff. So we use HubSpot CRM, which is free. But there are loads of other CRMs out there, Zoho, Salesforce even, and they all do a good job. You just need to understand the tool and apply it appropriately. But I think more importantly, just use a CRM. So when I started out, sales was gibberish to me. It was very difficult. But as I mastered it, I met other founders who had that same challenge of how to figure out sales. And so I started a sales masterclass to help you learn how to do sales, especially if you're working in B2B markets. So if you want to learn more, click the link on the screen to join the sales masterclass. Once again, my name is Dr. Neto, Doc Neto on Twitter, and I'm the founder of Wellahealth. Thank you.